Hi, welcome. Here's your writing lesson for today. This is writing lesson 8.2. Yesterday we talked a little bit about the next kind of text or story we're going to write. We are writing a informational procedural text. That's kind of like instructions, basically. You're writing how to do something step by step. So today we are going to prepare to read the story. The story for this is From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. We're not going to read it yet, but I want us to look at the cover and see who can help me, who can raise their hand and tell me what they think the story will be about. Jasmine? Good. The steps on how to grow a plant. What do you think the first step is in growing a plant? Or how does a plant look at the beginning stage? Christian? It's a seed. Very good. And how is the plant at the end? Amaria. Good. It's all the way grown out. It has flowers or vegetables or whatever is on it. What does it look like? I know the board isn't very clear, but what does it look like this plant might be? Oh, raise your hand. Ooh. Tested? No, not a rose plant. Dominic? Okay, like a zucchini, maybe. What else might it be, Bernaya? Maybe, but the board, I know you can't see, but this is green. I know, but in when you look at the computer screen, this is actually green. It's not black. But that's a good try. And there's another one here too. What else could it be? There's many options. What else could it be, JC? A cucumber. That's right. What else could it be, Leia? I don't think tomato. Tomato isn't long. This is long. Amaria? Peas. Maybe peas. That's a good one. I was thinking maybe squash, but I don't know. Maybe it is a cucumber. Maybe it is peas. Actually, you know, maybe it is peas because there's little bumps here. Anyway, so from seed to plant, the story is going to be about how to grow a plant. All right, so do you think the author used a primary or a secondary source to identify the information here? So remember yesterday we talked a little bit about primary source and secondary source? We said that the primary source is an interview with an expert, read a journal, or that's the primary source. A secondary source is from magazines or books. So you think the author of this used a primary or a secondary source? What do you think, Renaya? Good. I was thinking maybe he used a primary source as well. How do you think we're going to know? Primary is directly from the person. So they researched directly through Rena, the person that did it, right? The person that has experience with it. So maybe it was a person that has a green thumb. You know what it means when you say somebody has a green thumb? What does that mean, Amaria? Who knows what that means? Okay, when you say someone has a green thumb, it means they're good at planting things. That when they plant things, yes, you can go. That when they plant things, that they always grow to be beautiful because they're good with planting. They know how to take care of it. It means that they have a green thumb. All right, I'm learning how to have a green thumb, but I didn't actually. I was really bad with plants. But I'm starting to grow love for them, and I'm trying to take care of them, and I think I'm getting good at it finally. But I don't think I'm strong enough to say I have a green thumb. But some people do have a green thumb. Their plants come out beautiful. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's go ahead and talk about the focus statement. Some activities like planting a seed and caring for it, they all happen in the same order every time. We talked about that yesterday. It happens in chronological order, first, next, then, and last. Okay, so what we're going to focus on today is a research plan. What is a research plan? Steps a writer follows when writing a research report. So when someone follows certain steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, they're following a research plan. It is part of the writing process when writing informational text. You have to have a research plan when writing an informational text, and that's what we're going to do. So why is a research plan important? It shows us and provides direction on how to conduct research, just like the steps in the writing process provides direction on how to write. So this, the research plan, it shows us and gives us direction on how to conduct research. Conduct means like to research, how to research. And who uses a research plan? Anyone who's writing informational text that involves research uses a research plan, and that was going to be us. One more thing I wanted to go over today are the steps for my research plan. So I want us to start thinking of a topic. So this person is going to be telling us a frog's life cycle. So they're telling us the life cycle of a frog from step 1 all the way to the last step. Okay? Here it says, pick a topic. The topic they chose, the example is a frog's life cycle. Step 2, ask questions, formal and informal. Formal means like things that you can research and find a fact. And informal are things that, people say. So how are frogs born is a good question. That's a fact. You can answer that with a fact. What are frog babies called? That could be an opinion. Some people say froggy. Some people, use the scientific term. That's an informal question. Find sources to answer your questions, primary and secondary. Primary sources would be in letters or interviewing somebody, and the secondary source would be from websites. Take notes. Frogs are born from, so this is where you do your research. How are they born? They're born from eggs. Baby frogs are tadpoles. Step 5, you're going to write your report. Use complete sentences and organize your ideas. Step 6, cite your sources. Remember we talked about citing? That's where you put the last name of the person and then comma first.